some of you guys have expressed some questions over 7 from day 1. So I'm just going to go through another example with you myself. Here you've got your triangular prism. Okay. If I try to color code it the same as the lesson, triangular prism, because the ends of it are triangles. Okay. So to find the volume, we've been using the formula 1/2 base times height, which is really the area of that triangle, and then we're multiplying by the length. Okay. Question 7 is a little bit more difficult because we don't know the height. So you might have a triangle that looks like this, where all sides are 10, right? Because of these lines here, it says all sides are 10. Okay, well, what I know in my formula is that it's 1/2. The base of that triangle is 10. I don't know what the height is, right? Remember, the height is this side here, right? It's straight up and down. So to calculate the height, I'm going to look at just the right angle, or the right triangle, sorry. Okay. When I look at that triangle, I see that biggest side is 10, the height goes up and down, and this bottom side, careful, it's not 10. 10 is that whole base. I'm only looking at half of it, so half of it would be 5. From this triangle now, to find height, I need to use Pythagorean's theorem. Remember, in Pythagorean theorem, the 5 and the h would stay together. 5 squared plus h squared is 10 squared. And you'd work through Pythagorean theorem. 5 squared, 25. 10 squared, 100. So the height squared is 75. The height would be the square root of that. Let me just calculate that. You get the height is approximately 8.7 units. It could be centimeters. That is what I put in for the height. And that's this piece that a lot of us are having troubles with in the homework. So if you've made a mistake in 7, you can go back, correct it, resubmit it. Let's say the length is 15. So this piece here of calculating the height, if you're having trouble in 7, that's most likely where it is. Just don't forget at the end, you got to actually find your answer. So 10 times 8.7 times 15. I got 652.5 units. Let's pretend it's centimeters cubed. And a note, that 1/2 times 10, that would be the same thing as saying 10 times 8.7 times 15 dividing by 2. Okay, so I hope that helps if you were stuck with number 7.